All right, so anyways, we talked about the next generation candles after this limited edition run, and Joe, because on the labels it had a red heart, we got people in Hawaii and Beverly Hills, they're getting wind of these candles, and he said, let's do one with a red heart in it. So now we're going to standardize the line. In the first batch, you may get a teeny weeny green one.
That's a Peridot.
Okay, Peridot, or maybe one of these, but
Manufacturer mix.
but you will get a big one, and there's worth retail value at least. I'm going to go low and say worst case scenario $80 worth of gemstones.
Correct.
And we added it up, and we were coming up with some much higher numbers. But I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. So $80, all right. And you can look at those. And
see, the average stone here would say is 20 carats, and let's say 10 carats, and this is about $20 a carat, so this could be $200 a carat.
Okay, so
But not all of them are going to be the same size.
So
So that some of them would be up to 200.
$200.
Yes.
Significantly, you're getting a good deal, guys. All right. So now we want to standardize the line. We'll launch it, and we're going to have an entire line. We're going to have the birthstone hemp candles. And by the way, you can order a customized candle for your husband, for your wife, and we can put in anything you want. All right. That's going to come later, but just keep that in mind. All these beautiful gemstones from, these stones to, these big
This is
purple
how
ones.
this ruby, you got an order from Hawaii, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And this is a 2-carat heart-shaped ruby. And so this is because of the gem. This is not a Brazilian stone, but being I know everybody in the industry, after 40 years, we had our jewelry show here this last week. So from one of my friends from Bangkok, I got this 2-carat ruby. It is a natural ruby, but it is glass filled. It's a type of treatment that this enhances the color, the clarity. So this is going to go into the order to Hawaii, I believe, correct?
Right, and that'll be also not only the order to Hawaii, but the next
Then the next
1,000 candles that we make on the Kins domain with Reeser and Dolan
And
Springs.
I went to a local appraiser here in Las Vegas, and he gave me this. This ruby is going to be appraised at, for insurance purposes, at $300.
Okay, so that will be in the next generation candle. And let's talk about that ruby, because we don't want to...
And this is for your order for Hawaii, I believe, correct?
Correct. We have 3 stores and one of our partner's girlfriends. Okay, so he bought one, and we have 3 stores that want these.
The ruby.
Now they can't get some of the original ones because there's only these are 1,500. There's only 1,500, but we'll be standard. So it's a 2-carat red filled. With
So your point is, you could, in the future, if you want to put an emerald, we could put an emerald in a candle, and we'll custom make it the way you would like it.
Exactly. With any size stone, any shape stone, you can pick what you want. And the same, by the way, with the soap. After we launch that, I don't know what we'll do with the initial launch here. We'll do something dramatic. Show us some other stones that you've got.
Yeah, this is the #1 cutter in the world. He happens to be in Belo Horizonte. He's in Brazil. He's won every international cutting award. His name is Walter Lopez, and I market 100% of his product in the States, and you can see some of the exotic cutting he does that people, I don't know how close this shows here, but you can see that it's a triple concave. This is from that new amethyst mine that we just mentioned. This is
Wow.
this is similar to the one that your
That my wife got. Who she stared at it for the next 2 days
Yeah, she's
and
still
said,
looking
look
at
at that, there's the universes and the moon and the sun, and she really, really is incredibly in love with the stone that she got from you.
This is the whole universe.
Wow.
This one you didn't see. That
It's
is
a
a
good-
flame.
How many moons are there? How many?
So, but that's a clear quartz. It's not an expensive. It's a genuine stone that is clear, but it's the craftsman that makes that so important. Anyway, this is the Walter Stone.
Okay. So in other words, these seem to be all customized, one-of-a-kind cuts.
Exactly, not two the same.
So there's no two the same, they're all customized. You know, one of the interesting things, as you can see, we're rolling out very, very unique, artistic, beautiful products on the Kins domains. And interesting enough, they actually predicted that in this series of 10 books that Vladimir Merge wrote. They said that the Kins domains will be in Russia, because they expected the movement to start and grow in Russia, where there is about 3 million small farms there. And by the way, it produces about 67% of all the food in Russia on small family gardens. So it's on the most marginal of lands, the complete opposite of what the big agribusiness model is, because we do everything perfectly in this world, perfectly backwards. So we will have the finest, most unusual products from our Kins domains, whether it's in the soap, whether it's in the candle. You can custom make, order one of a kind only. I mean, these are truly one of a kind. There's no two cuts the same.
And we have about 500 different styles. Then within that, there's different shapes, different sizes. So we have at least 2,000 or 3,000 different gemstones in this type of cutting.
Wow. So this is the look of things to come, folks, for the Kins community movement in America. I mean, we've added American entrepreneurialism. And interesting enough, just sort of a side note, these are all American-made products that will be coming from the Kins domain. And again, you can see what we're doing step by step at kinsdomain.us.
And Bruce, one last